Okay, so I wanted to pick up a message for just a general reading, just a general collective message, okay? So this may make sense for you, confirm something for you, resonate for you, or not. But when I ask for a message, this is what I get. I get these drawings are my visions or the messages that I hear. Then I get a few different cards, okay? So I'm going to try to tell you what I have here. I get a vision of this doorway, but I felt like there's all these little obstacles or rocks in the way, but there's clearly a doorway. When I see a door, it tells me there's an opportunity. That could be having to do with a connection, that could have to do with work, that could have to do with a stream of income, a hobby that turns lucrative or gives you a little stream of something. Maybe even something that if you start now, it pays off later. Well, there's lots of little obstacles in our way. It seems like I've been annoyed with little things. I'm telling you, 2 nails in a tire in a week, and then had to fix the tire again or whatever. There's just like a bunch of things, and I just bought the tire. Like, are you having lots of little obstacles, even though you see a potential doorway or stream of income you're trying to get to? Or maybe you just opened this door and you just started something, but there's these obstacles in the way. I think that's why this block comes out, to tell us, don't feel blocked. Don't feel like something is blocking you and in the way. And don't take it as a sign of maybe I shouldn't go to this doorway because there's all these things in my way. Sometimes it's very hard to adult. Because all of this crap is in our way. Or things keep happening. Or it's like I have to hopscotch through these rocks to get through this door. And maybe it just seems like a really long day every day just to get to your goal. But you're being told that you can make it. I also hear this message to not wait. Okay? Don't wait, because you might miss this opportunity if you get stuck staring at this rock and this obstacle that's in the way. Okay? So I feel like it's an opportunity, it's a time, it's maybe a doorway of time, a window of time for us to be able to maybe accumulate more things to our bag of tricks or streams, so to speak. Maybe it's a great opportunity, even though there's things in the way, for us to take advantage in some way that's going to bless you. I get this boomerang, and it usually is symbolizing, okay, if you feel like there's lots of rocks in the way, obstacles in the way, you're going to bounce back, because a boomerang, it goes out from you, but it comes back, right? It kind of gives me the feeling of bouncing back. But this also looks like an arrow to go forward. So keep these things in mind if you too are coming in, across the path of like a rocky path, or it just feels like just a lot of little dumb things are happening. Maybe the doorway or the stream that you usually rely on is very slow. So you're being told to not wait, to take advantage of opportunities. Don't stare at the blocks, just get around it. Now notice, these blocks are not completely blocking the door or the opportunity, but you might have to walk through these, jump over these, ignore some of these. Some things maybe you have to handle or move, or, like, okay, a nail in the tire, I got to fix that. I can't ignore that. But there's things that we can not put our attention on sometimes. And sometimes we have to deal with certain things to get to that door. So I'm just encouraging you, because God's encouraging me to tell you to not let those things stop you. Take advantage. This is a special time right now, I'm feeling. I don't even think it's just for me and a lot of other people. I feel it's a time of change. It's a time of transition. And they may not be huge life-changing things, but they're things that will add to your life. And maybe you have to balance it or juggle that too. Don't look at my nails. I don't have time. I'm doing 2 jobs, now 3. So I don't have time for my nails. So sorry, but anyway. This is what I was hearing. Everything's not the same. Everything's not the same. So maybe you have to balance more for a while, or so that you can transition to something better, because maybe things are slowing down at one job, or things are more difficult at one job, and especially for self-employed, okay? Or maybe independent contractor. Or maybe you're at a certain job or in a certain relationship and things are not the same, and you just know that there needs to be change now. This is telling you not to wait. This is telling you to take advantage of this time. Maybe if it's a relationship, this can talk about, if this is a negative relationship, this could be a block on a flow of greater things that could come to your life, and even peace. So don't let yourself be blocked. Don't stay in something if it's not really healthy for you. And if you need a reading, I could do a reading to help you to know if things will get better, or if they'll pretty much be the same with that person, and if it would be healthy or not, you know. And so you may have to, I might have to write what my email is so you can contact me. But this is also my Cash App, you guys. But I can definitely do a reading for your specific situation, because everybody's situation is different. Okay, so my Cash App is Spirit Lead Us, with that $sign in the front. I just want to throw that in there. But you can find my contact info through my other short videos or something. But let's continue with this message here that we're getting. So this is saying to prepare for another field or an additional line of work. So it doesn't have to be a total shakeup in your life and just a stop of one field. This could be, okay, if things are slowing down here in one field or one doorway, maybe it's just time to add another stream. So this is a big message I keep getting. I was asking for a general message for everybody. This sounds like a time of transition, time of preparation, a time of choices. Choices. Choosing, what do I want here? And you know, it may not be a time of just picking one thing. Maybe you need to balance a few things. So what does this mean for you? Another message I get, be faithful with a little, and more will be added to you in the way of maybe a stream, maybe opportunities. If you're managing what you have been given, or that whatever is in front of you, it's not really about how other people perceive you, or if you feel like you're progressing or rewarded. Just know that God sees you, and you're growing in the way that you should then, and then more will come. Okay, this is talking about working with your hands. So there may be something that you work with your hands with, or this may be a new opportunity that you can start, or a hobby. Don't think that hobbies or art or music is something that's not productive, even if it doesn't give you money. Now, if you have bills and you're not paying them because you're just doing songs all day, that might not be wise. You need to work, right? But I want to say that art and music and hobbies and passions, they can be things that reward you in other ways. Or I want to talk about manifestation. You know, like, say you just keep seeing the color red and maybe yellow, or I don't know, but some colors, and you feel like, I need to work with those colors, says the artist, right? If you follow that, it's probably going to help you manifest something, because I have seen how God can show us how to manifest things. So maybe this work with your hands is not for monetary means. Maybe do a little work with your hands on a project that you've been feeling led to do. These things can help to manifest people or new things or connections or opportunities into your life. So don't ignore those whims or inspirations or dreams or desires, or that it's like a craving to do an art project or something. I have seen that if you create on a small scale, you can even affect things on a larger scale. Vision boards or crafting things with your hands on a small scale can affect things on a larger scale, as in tangible experiences in your life or tangible opportunities that come towards you because you were doing the little things, or you were faithful with the little idea that God gave you. I've seen this myself, that He can give you an idea, and if you do it, it doesn't make sense while you're doing it, but it's not hurtful to do it. And after you do that, certain things start falling in place, or certain bigger opportunities start coming to you, maybe that have to do with something that you created, whether people know about it or not. Like I'm saying, secretly in your house, you could be drawing something up, and all of a sudden, great things come from that. So that may make sense for some of you that are knowing about manifestation or feeling drawn into that. Anyway, the main message is don't miss the opportunity or opportunities or ideas or connections, or maybe it's a job, maybe it's a stream, maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's just an activity that you need to do. You just feel you need to do this. It's not hurting anyone. It's not a negative thing. Then I would say go for it. Don't mind all these little rocks in the way. Don't let it block you. Anyway, if you want a personal reading, you can connect with me. And I'm going to give you my email, but I'm going to try to write it down. If you bear with me, I'm going to write it down. And this is my Cash App. So I can do personal readings. I do this all day. I'm a top-ranking advisor on a well-known psychic platform. But this would be my Cash App, Spirit Lead Us. But this is my email, so bear with me. I'm going to try to write it down. It is one green eye 88 at Hotmail, because I made it that long ago that I still have a Hotmail. Is that funny? So one green eye 88 at Hotmail. Email me if you want a reading and donate to my Cash App. But tell me your Cash App name in the email so I can know and identify, oh, okay, yeah, you did donate. Please donate $10 or more. So I'm doing a deal. I usually work on an app and they ask for way more than that, and we don't even see half of that. But I do like sharing my gifts with the world, and that's why I'm here, because I'm trying to have more connections. See, there's more freedom when you're out here using these apps to connect with people. There's more freedom to tell them what God's telling us to say as intuitives, seers, empaths, readers. So anyway, email me. I will do a reading for you. But I hope that this general message is helpful to you. It could be helpful at this time, or maybe you're finding this way later than the date posted, and it could still speak to you. If you need something more personalized, something that can look directly into your situation, I can help with that. So I hope that this is finding you. And if you're confused or frustrated today, I hope this gives you peace.